Here with 33 from Team Liquid, the captain. Sir, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you.
This is the 9th TI for the organization, for Team Liquid. And I've always felt that you guys are one of the better supported teams, kind of a fan favorite. Do you guys feel that as players?
For sure, you feel it. You feel it a bit. We just got back from Peru, and the fans there were like very passionate, and you could really tell that they really like the players and the team. So yeah, the support is always nice, and yeah, we are just trying our best.
Last TI, you guys went out in 5th, 6th.
Not me. Not me.
The team went out in 5th, 6th. Obviously, things are going to change now you're here. What are you guys going to do to improve on that finish? Other than win more games, what is the sort of approach?
Yeah, I would say we don't really think about it that way. Like, it's just another tournament. We just prepared for it. We had a pretty successful bootcamp, I would say. We have good ideas of what we want to play. And yeah, it just the tournament starts, and then you get to test how good your ideas really were.
Yeah.
And if they were good, you're probably going to do really well. If they were not so good, then it's a bit unlucky, because it's not as easy to like change things up during the tournament.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, we'll just come into it with what we've practiced and hope that we practiced the right things.
All right, let's talk about the other 3 teams you've got in your group, and I want you to give me your opinion about them, whether you're confident, what you're looking out for. You ready?
Sure.
Okay, Aurora.
Yeah, Aurora is always a bit of a surprising team. I think in my career, I always kind of lost to them a lot, I think. I'm not sure, to be honest, but I have a feeling that a lot of times when I play against them, I lose. Okay. Like in group stages. I don't think I played them many times, if at all, in elimination games, but I always remember like losing to them.
So they're kind of a wild card to play against, you think?
Yeah, I think they're definitely a wild card.
Wow.
This year they haven't done as well, I think, as last year.
Okay.
But they always look like a strong team. I think so far this year they haven't lived up to the expectations. But I'm sure like TI is the time they will do the final push. So
for sure.
We'll see.
Team Spirit.
Spirit, obviously, everyone is always like expecting them to be like maybe not the favorites, but like at the top this year. I think they have looked very good though coming into this TI. I think in the last tournament they almost won. They ended up losing to Falcons, but apart from the finals, they looked very strong. They look like they know what they're doing. I think Spirit, a lot of times when they are struggling, you could really tell by their drafts that they're not really sure like what type of heroes the cores should play. They have very like disoriented drafts, and I think now they have a bit of a stronger ideas of what they want to do. So they're obviously a strong team, but for myself, I'm never like intimidated by Spirit. I think I have very good record against them, at least from memory. So they're obviously a really good team, but I'm confident against them.
Nice. And lastly, Beast Coast.
We played against them, I think, a bunch in the last tournaments. So they are not so like unknown to us. As a lot of times you go into a tournament and there is like some South American team from the qualifier and you're not exactly sure. But these guys, I would say we know them pretty well. Boxi is a big fan of the Pulse 4 player.
Right.
ElMisho, I think. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. But when we were preparing for our match against them in Riyadh, Boxi was watching the replays, and he would not stop telling me how this guy is like so good. He was telling me that he's watching him play, and he feels like he's watching himself play.
Oh wow!
Like he's always making the best decision. So he was like,
that's a very Boxy thing to say.
Yeah,
right?
Complimenting himself a little bit, but also Mr. ElMisho.
How crazy do you think this TI could be in terms of like the swing from what we see in the group stage to what the meta looks like towards the end of the tournament? Do you think it could be super wide, or do you think it's actually pretty set already?
It's pretty set for now, but at least always in TI there's like some hero that everyone thinks the meta is figured out right before, and then some hero that everyone like forgot about just sneaks by, and suddenly by the end of the tournament is like the hottest hero of the tournament. So I'm not sure what hero that would be just yet, but there's probably going to be something. The group stage is a lot shorter this time, so maybe there won't be as much time for the meta to develop. I think the past TIs you play like what, 14, 16 games in the group stage?
Yeah, there's a lot more.
A lot more, so there was a lot more time to experiment. So yeah, we'll see how it affects the development of the meta this time.
Okay, fantastic. 33, thank you so much for joining me, and it was lovely chatting to you. Best of luck in the tournament.
Thank you.